Hey, Anime Gems fam! Welcome back to the channel, where we bring you the best of anime. Today, we're diving into the dark side, but not just any villains. We're talking about those anime villains you just can't help but love. Whether it's their charm, their complex backstories, or just how well they're written, these villains often make us root for them, even though we know we shouldn't. So, grab a seat and let's get started. By the way, before we jump in, I want to know who your favorite anime villain is. Drop it in the comments below, and let's see who tops the list. One, Lelouch 6 Britannia Code Geass. Kicking off the list is Lelouch from Code Geass. Now, here's a character that blurs the lines between hero and villain. As someone who rebels against the oppressive Britannian Empire, Lelouch's motivations are noble. He wants to create a better world for his sister. But, along the way, his tactics become increasingly ruthless, earning him the title of both a hero and an anti-hero. Fans love him for his intelligence, cunning, and complex morality. You know it's a great character when you find yourself questioning whether he's even a villain in the first place. 2. Hisoka Hunter x Hunter. Next up is the infamous Hisoka from Hunter x Hunter. This guy is a total wildcard. Hisoka's motivations are as twisted as they come, and he's obsessed with fighting strong opponents. His love for battle is so intense that he's willing to let characters grow stronger just so he can defeat them later. As creepy and unsettling as he is, fans can't help but admire his unpredictable nature, charisma, and, let's be honest, his iconic clownish look. Hisoka's presence always keeps you on your toes, and that's why we love him. 3. Light Yagami Death Note. Light Yagami is another character who rides the thin line between good and evil. Starting off as a seemingly normal high school student, he stumbles upon the Death Note and decides to use it to create a perfect world by killing criminals. His sense of justice quickly morphs into something far more dangerous, as he starts seeing himself as a god. Light's transformation from an idealistic student to a megalomaniac villain is fascinating to watch, and many fans still debate whether or not he's truly evil. What do you think? Was Light right or wrong in his actions? Let me know below. 4. Meruem Hunter x Hunter. We have another Hunter x Hunter villain on the list. Meruem, the Chimera Ant King, starts off as a cold, emotionless ruler. But what makes him interesting is how his character evolves throughout the Chimera Ant arc. Through his interactions with Komugi, a blind human girl, we see his softer side emerge. Meruem begins to question his role as a ruthless king, and by the end of the arc, he's more human than some of the actual humans. His growth makes him one of the most compelling villains in anime, and it's hard not to sympathize with him. 5. Madara Uchiha Naruto Shippuden. Madara Uchiha is the ultimate powerhouse from Naruto Shippuden. As the mastermind behind many of the series' conflicts, Madara has both the power and the intelligence to back up his villainy. But what makes him so captivating is his unwavering belief in his vision for the world. He believes that by putting everyone under an eternal illusion, he can create peace. It's a warped philosophy, but his conviction is almost admirable. Plus, you can't deny how epic his fights are, especially that entrance during the Fourth Great Ninja War. 6. Stain My Hero Academia. Stain from My Hero Academia is one of those villains whose ideology resonates with a lot of fans. His goal isn't world domination or destruction, but to expose what he sees as the hypocrisy in hero society. Stain believes that many heroes are motivated by fame and money rather than a genuine desire to help people. Even though his methods are violent and extreme, his message hits hard, and even some heroes admit he has a point. It's no wonder fans are drawn to his character despite his villainous actions. Before we go further, check out our other video on Best Isekai Anime with female protagonists. The link is in the description and up in the cards. Now let's continue. 7. Shogo Makishima Psychopaths. In Psychopaths, Shogo Makishima stands out as a villain who questions the system itself. He's a charismatic anarchist who opposes the Sibyl system, a dystopian government that judges people's mental states to predict crimes. Makishima's biggest crime is that he doesn't fit into the system, he's immune to the Sibyl's judgment. His philosophical approach and calm demeanor make him one of the most intriguing antagonists in anime. You might not agree with his methods, but you can't help but think about the questions he raises about free will and society. 8. Johann Liebert, Monster. Johann from Monster is one of the most chilling villains in anime history. He doesn't have superpowers or a grand plan for world domination. Instead, Johann is a master manipulator who enjoys watching people crumble into despair. His ability to make others commit horrific acts is terrifying, yet his mysterious past and his cold, calculated demeanor make him absolutely captivating. You'll find yourself glued to the screen whenever he appears, trying to understand what drives him. 9. Greed, Fullmetal Alchemist, Brotherhood. Greed is one of the most lovable villains in Fullmetal Alchemist, Brotherhood. As one of the 7 homunculi, Greed's defining trait is, well, greed. He wants everything: power, money, status. But unlike other villains, he doesn't shy away from admitting it, and that honesty is part of his charm. Greed's character development, especially when he starts to value friendship and loyalty, makes him one of the most complex and likable villains in the series. His transformation into someone who values his comrades is both unexpected and heartwarming. 10. Reiner Braun, Attack on Titan. Last, but definitely not least, is Reiner Braun from Attack on Titan. Reiner starts off as a trusted member of the Scout Regiment, but is later revealed to be the Armored Titan, one of the enemies attacking humanity. What makes Reiner so fascinating is his internal conflict. He struggles with his dual identity as both a warrior for Marley and a friend to the people he's fighting. His mental breakdown and guilt make him one of the most relatable and tragic characters in the series. It's hard not to feel for him, even when he's on the opposing side. Anime Gems Lover, the top 10 anime villains you just can't help but love. From tragic backstories to charismatic personalities, these villains have left a lasting impression on us all. But now, it's your turn. Who's your favorite anime villain from this list, or do you have someone else in mind? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to Anime Gems, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update on the latest anime content. See you next time, and stay awesome.